Gratitude is a simple yet profoundly transformative practice. Many spiritual traditions emphasize its importance, but in Buddhism, it holds a particularly central place. The Buddha himself declared that gratitude is the mother of all good qualities. In the Mahamangala Sutta, it is said that having a grateful mind is a great blessing in one's life. But what does it mean to truly practice gratitude, and how can we make it a part of our everyday routine? Let's explore this concept deeply and understand why it can lead to a more fulfilling and peaceful life. The Buddhist concept of Katan. In Buddhism, the term used for gratitude is Katan, which means the ability to remember what others have done for us. It is not just a passing thankfulness but a deep-rooted acknowledgement of the help and kindness that we have received from others. Katan is about recognizing the roles that people, circumstances, and even the hardships in our lives have played in shaping who we are today. This goes beyond just saying thank you. It is a mental shift towards recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. When you remember the people who have helped you, your parents, friends, teachers, even strangers, you are practicing Katan. This practice strengthens your connection to others and fosters a sense of humility and love. In a world that often feels divided, where individualism is prioritized, the practice of Katan reminds us of our shared humanity. We did not achieve anything alone. The food we eat, the education we received, even the air we breathe, all involve the contributions of others. Practicing gratitude in daily life. You might wonder how to practice gratitude on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be complicated. Let's start with something as simple as a meal. When you sit down to eat, pause for a moment and think about all the people who made that meal possible. Perhaps it was your spouse or a family member who cooked it, or maybe it was a farmer who grew the ingredients. Every bite is a culmination of effort, labor, and care from multiple sources. This mindful recognition can turn even the simplest meal into an experience of profound appreciation. Imagine sitting down to breakfast, looking at your plate, and consciously thanking everyone involved in its creation. Thank you to the farmer who grew the wheat, to the driver who transported it, to the grocery store worker who stocked it, and to the person who prepared it for me. Suddenly, a simple act becomes a spiritual practice, one that grounds you in the present moment and cultivates a sense of interconnectedness with the world around you. Every morning, as you wake up, take a few minutes to express gratitude. Start by being thankful for the fact that you are alive, that you have another day to experience life. This simple act can set a positive tone for the day and open your heart to the abundance around you. Gratitude for hard times and difficult people. It's easy to be grateful when things are going well, when we are surrounded by supportive people and enjoying success. However, what about when life throws challenges our way? What about the difficult people or tough situations? Surprisingly, Buddhism encourages us to be thankful for these experiences as well. At first, this might seem counterintuitive. Why should we be thankful for bad days or difficult individuals? Yet, if you reflect on it, these challenges often help us grow the most. Difficulties test our patience, strengthen our resilience, and deepen our compassion. Imagine if life were easy all the time. There would be little room for personal growth. The struggles we face are what make life interesting and, ultimately, more fulfilling. Take the example of a workplace conflict. Perhaps you have a colleague who is particularly challenging to deal with. Instead of resenting them, what if you viewed the situation as an opportunity to practice patience and understanding? This shift in perspective can transform a negative experience into a positive one. Rather than allowing the conflict to breed frustration, you could instead be thankful for the chance to practice inner calm, to learn how to deal with difficult personalities with grace. Gratitude in tough times is about acknowledging that even adversity has its place in our journey. These hardships become stories to tell, lessons to learn from, and experiences that make us stronger. In this sense, bad times are not obstacles, but stepping stones to a richer, more interesting life. Let me share a personal story to illustrate this. Several years ago, I faced a significant career setback. At the time, it felt like the end of the world. I was frustrated, angry, and uncertain about the future. However, as time passed, I began to see that this setback was actually a blessing in disguise. It forced me to reevaluate my priorities, to ask myself what I truly wanted in life. Without that challenge, I would not have had the courage to pursue a path that was more aligned with my values. Today, I am grateful for that difficult period because it led to personal growth and a clearer sense of purpose. This experience taught me that sometimes, what seems like a curse in the moment can actually be a hidden blessing. And that is the essence of gratitude, recognizing the value in every experience, good or bad. Practical steps to cultivate gratitude. How can we make gratitude a daily practice, especially when life feels overwhelming? Here are a few practical tips. 1. Morning gratitude ritual. Start each day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. These can be simple, such as the comfort of your bed or the fresh air outside. Over time, this habit can rewire your brain to focus on the positives in life. 2. Gratitude journal. Keep a journal where you write down things you are thankful for at the end of each day. This practice not only helps you reflect on the day, but also cultivates a sense of appreciation for even the small moments of joy. 3. Gratitude in relationships. Make a habit of expressing gratitude to the people around you. Whether it's a simple thank you or a more heartfelt acknowledgement, showing appreciation can strengthen your relationships and create a positive ripple effect in your community. 4. Gratitude for challenges. Whenever you face a difficult situation, try to find at least one thing to be grateful for. It could be the lesson you learned or the strength you gained from enduring the hardship. The ultimate lesson: gratitude leads to compassion. At the core of gratitude is the understanding that we are all interconnected. No one lives in isolation, and everything we have is a result of collective effort. This realization naturally leads to compassion. When we are grateful for the people and circumstances in our lives, we develop a deeper sense of empathy and kindness towards others. We begin to see that, just as we rely on others, others also rely on us. In the end, gratitude is not just about feeling thankful. It is about recognizing our place in the web of life. It reminds us to approach the world with a spirit of generosity, love, and compassion. When we cultivate gratitude, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us. Embrace gratitude every day. In a world that is often filled with challenges, stress, and uncertainty, gratitude is a powerful tool that can bring us peace and fulfillment. By practicing gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what we already have. We begin to appreciate the beauty in the mundane, the lessons in the challenges, and the connections that make life meaningful. So, as you move forward, remember to take a moment each day to say thank you for everything and everyone in your life. Whether it's a small act of kindness or a difficult lesson learned, there is always something to be grateful for. Through this practice, we can cultivate a heart full of compassion, a mind at peace, and a life rich with meaning. Nam Buddhaya.